In Poland, on the eve of the NATO summit in Washington, the Ukrainian president sent a message to his Western allies.
I expect very concrete answers and steps from our partners at the NATO summit. We'll have a meeting dedicated to reinforcing Ukraine's air defenses, to our civilian infrastructure, water supplies, and the energy grid.
Volodymyr Zelensky has been warning of Ukraine's gap in air defenses for months, at a time when its army is retreating on several fronts. Highlighting the threat, Ukrainian officials said more than 30 people were killed on Monday by a wave of Russian missiles. The Ukrainian president is also expected to push for a quicker path to joining NATO, though several members oppose extending any formal invitation. Meanwhile, the three-day summit is being held against a backdrop of political uncertainty. Leaders like Germany's Olaf Scholz and France's Emmanuel Macron weakened by electoral setbacks. And in the US, questions continue to swirl about Joe Biden's physical and mental fitness. According to the White House, though, it's not an issue of concern for Washington's partners.
I think your question presupposes the notion that they need to be reassured of American leadership and President Biden's commitment, and I don't believe that's the case. We're not picking up any signs of that from our allies at all, quite the contrary.
NATO members are also anxiously awaiting the results of November's US presidential election. The prospect of a second Trump term has alarmed many in Europe, fearing he may rethink American commitments to NATO or Ukraine or withdraw them completely.